Opo, we will now start, ma'am. Opo.
Okay po.
Thank you,
Bali
ma'am.
yung video po bu muna ni ano po, ni Jennifer?
Ma'am, hindi na daw po. Send
Opo.
na lang natin kay Ma'am Crush po yung... Ako na-send ko na po yung presentation, ma'am. Diretso na
Ah,
daw po tayo.
okay, sige po. Okay, sige, start na tayo. So, with Floor.
Congrats.
Sunod-sunod po tayo
Yes,
ha.
ma'am.
So, Group 1, Floor, tapos Borabo, Ortiz, De Jesus, and Silva. Pakisagot lamang po yung question na, what is your most unforgettable experience during work immersion from home? Followed by what are tasks related to your specialization you were assigned to do at the industry training? Third, is there any problems you encounter during work immersion from home? And lastly, what do you plan to do after SHS? Okay, start na po tayo.
Okay, nandito po si Flor. Kasama natin si Flor, Teresa Flor. Okay, wala yata si Teresa
Wala siya,
Flor.
ma'am.
Opo, maybe we can proceed with Borabo.
Bravo.
Wala din po
Wala
siya.
din siya. Ortiz. Andito si Ortiz kanina. Ayan, sige. Ortiz, go po.
Yeah, ma'am. I think Sir Fernanil is also now here with us, ma'am. Kompleto na po yung panel.
Okay po.
Good afternoon, Sir Feranil. Thank you po.
Okay na po.
Okay, sige. Go, Ortiz.
A pleasant afternoon to everyone. For the answer for the first question, the most unforgettable experience for me during the virtual work immersion was the beginning and the end. I like the feeling of being nervous, but at the same time excited to learn and experience their so-called OJT, but from home on the first day. It was really overwhelming for me given the fact that I am a transferee student. And on the last day, on our graduation day, it was memorable for because of the joy and the wisdom that I earned throughout the few days of that training. For the second question, the activities or tasks that were given at the training that I think were related to my specialization was almost all of it. Almost, but not entirely all of it, needed computer in order to accomplish the task. And as a computer servicing system student, I suppose it was related to my taken course. But the activity that was given on the sixth day by Mr. Montino was the most connected compared to all of it. And for the third question, based on my observation, the problem that I experienced was the fact that we are not prepared and oriented ahead of time about the immersion. We did not have the enough time to adjust ourselves because it happened before the class started. Another problem was just a normal difficulty that I think all of us encountered and continuously encountering these days, and that is the unstable internet connection. And last but not the least, honestly, based on the current situation of our country, I am not sure what to do after I graduate. I somehow think that the current learning system is not that effective for me. There is a part of me that plans to work first and use the knowledge that I have earned in the past 2 years of being a TVL student. I think that we need to be more practical because I have realized how hard life can be. And that would be all. Thank you.
Okay, I just would like to add something, Gabriel. Yeah,
Yes.
because you mentioned something about you were not prepared and you were not given orientation. That's not true. We had given prior announcement pertaining to your orientation, and it may be that you were not able to attend because in our in our work immersion pre-deployment orientation room, you can see in there is a recorded video intended for your class, the CSS. So, would it mean, are you saying you were not able to attend the pre-deployment orientation?
Medyo late lang po akong naka-attend kasi po transferee po ako.
Yeah, late enrollee siya, ma'am.
Opo.
Tama, Ma'am Gretchen?
Oh, but I think it is beyond our control. But actually, we had given actually the all the schedules for you to be given orientation on this. So I think wala naman sigurong pagkukulang yung part namin nila Ma'am Jen as your work immersion teacher. I just wanted to correct on that. Okay, Gabriel?
Okay po.
Okay.
Okay, next po, De Jesus. Wala po siya dito. Okay po, Silva. Silva, it's your
Hello.
turn.
Hello, ma'am. Hello po. Um, hello, good morning, everyone. And
Ang ganda naman ng sounds mo na.
sorry, ma'am. I'm at work kasi, ma'am. Sorry po.
Yeah, it's fine. Ang ganda nga ng background mo actually.
Sorry, ma'am.
You're in a restaurant?
Ah, ano, ma'am? I'm in a tracking service, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Sige anak, go ahead, go ahead.
Good
That's
afternoon,
good.
everyone. Sorry, ma'am.
It's fine, it's fine. It's great.
Good afternoon, everyone. And I'm going to answer the question. And the first question is most unforgettable experience during the virtual work from home, work immersion from home. So, my answer for that is the first and the last. Because why? Because the first when I meet my classmates through virtual and my teachers in virtual, and the last one is my unforgettable moment is when I see my diploma and when my name is announced in the virtual graduation day. And the second question is what activities or tasks related to your specialization were given to you at that training? My task is when Mr. Mark Don Velasco explained how an event flows works and its in importance. So it relates to my course that I have taken, and I I related from that when I used to work in a computer shop, and I just made an event flow for a student. So I related for that. And three is for the problems encountered. Everyone has just encountered an internet connection and the environmental surrounding. We are more affected with that because we cannot focus on the uh, work immersion because of the surrounding. For the fourth is what do you plan to do after senior high school? Sorry, I am planning to continue my college and getting my course of information and technology, and after that taking another course of AutoCAD and applying for nine call center agent. And that's for all. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. May you please open your cameras na kasi a while
Sorry, ma'am.
ago, the students tried to open their cams.
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, okay, that's good now. You're at
Thank you,
work
ma'am.
and it's great. You're joining
Thank you,
para
ma'am.
lang
Thank you po.
makapag-present. Very good now.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Okay po, let's proceed. Group 2. So, we have Manangkil, Casquejo, Tikar, Gapper, Tanyares. Unahin po natin si Manangkil.
So, hi everyone. My name is Arika Manankil. My most unforgettable experience during the virtual work immersion from home is the orientation day. Actually, I wasn't aware that it was the day for the orientation. I was surprised when one of my classmates informed me that we needed to join and attend the Google Meet. With my half asleep mind, I hurriedly brushed my teeth and started processing the information that Ma'am Canubis are saying that day. I was very nervous and excited because we were about to experience a virtual immersion from home for the first time. It is unforgettable for me because it was the start of my new beginnings and experience in my life. So for the second question, what activities or tasks related to your specialization were given to you at the training? For me, it is the flowchart who shows steps in sequential order for us to use it as a guide in presenting the processes or our workflow. Well, as a CSS student, we are designated to fix, solve, or at least to troubleshoot the machinery problems. By the use of flowchart, it helps us to monitor and prevent misoperations. Poor connection, sudden disconnection, miscommunication, and noisy surroundings. They are the ones who have been our encountered problems while we were in the middle of virtual work immersion from home. After I finished my senior high school, I plan to continue and push my studies in college to pursue my dreams. I also to plan to continue my sideline, which is online selling, to lessen some of my school expenses and also to help my parents so I won't be a burden to them. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Nice. So you also have your part-time online selling.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you selling?
Um, I retail some. I retail my. I retail my friends. Ano, ma'am? I retail my friends' product like necklace. It is
Nice.
customized necklace, ma'am.
That's good. That's great. And how are you selling? Okay naman?
Yes,
Maraming
ma'am. It is
buyers?
good.
Oh, good. Okay, that's great. Tapos paano yung ano na mode of delivery mo? Through.
Ano po? Cash on delivery po.
Okay, and who delivers it?
Ako po, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So
Pero
you
tigil
go.
lang po muna ngayon kasi syempre po, medyo delikado pa
Yeah,
po
yeah.
kaya hindi po
Okay.
muna.
Akala ko kasi anak, ano, you tied up with like, 'di ba pwede yung mga Lala Move, mga ganyan.
Ah,
So it's not.
ma
You deliver it personally.
yes, ma'am. Medyo
Okay.
mahal din po kasi pricey kapag po sa ano.
Oh, okay. Pero dapat meron kang mobilize ka dapat. May motorcycle naman you're using.
Wala po, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Sige, anak. At least that's very good. You are trying your very best. O, biruin mo yun. Even without the transportation, you get to deliver all your products being sold online. Ano na, keep it up.
Yes po.
Okay?
Thank you po.
Sige. God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. Kayo din po.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Manang Kiel. Next po, we have Kaskeho. Kaskeho, are you there?
Nak, we are not hearing
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Okay na po ba?
Okay na po.
Okay, the most unforgettable experience for me is the online graduation ceremony. It is an interesting experience because it is my first time to have a graduation inside my home. An activity or task related to my course is flowchart. In our course, we use flowchart for troubleshoots, and in our training, we use it for showing the process of creating an account for SEC and verifying computer company name. A problem encountered for me is the poor internet connection. What I can do after senior high school is either go to college or take a break. So yun lang po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you. Next po, Tikar.
Wait lang. Good afternoon to everyone. I am Jennifer Tikar. The most unforgettable I experienced during of immersion is by the time all of teacher can teach me even in virtual. By being part of incorporation and also the graduation day. Through immersion, I was able to explore to accomplish the all tasks. So as a student, I can say the overall my work immersion is great and I learned a lot while work immersion is great. And I learn a lot while I'm exploring and learning. The task related to me is the brochure. I learned a lot of things because it more in editing. So that day, I learned some techniques to make a brochure through MS Word or Microsoft Word. The problem I encountered during immersion was had instances of where they forgot to mute their mics for connection and encountered technical difficulties while discussing the trainers. My plan after senior high school My plan after receiving my senior high school diploma, I would like to pursue a career in the medical profession. Especially, is I would like to become a registered nurse. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Nice.
Tikar.
Registered nurse.
Wow.
Oh, di ba ma'am? Parang hindi nga lang siya aligned sa kanyang specialization now, right?
Yeah, hindi
Yes
align pero
po.
Oh,
magagamit, ma'am.
yeah, right ma'am.
Very good.
As
Have you
frontliner
found a
nowadays.
school? Nak, may school ka
Thank you
na?
po, ma'am.
May school ka na, Jennifer, to enroll to for your nursing course?
Wala pa po, ma'am. Sa ngayon po, nag-ano pa lang po, inquire.
Okay, that's
Sa,
nice. Hindi ka
yes po.
natakot na ka to be a frontliner with the pandemic happening now around the world?
Totally, ma'am,
Yeah.
ginawa ko pa po yung inspiration para makatulong po sa ibang tao.
Really
Hindi po
Wow.
ako,
nice.
hindi po ako
That's
natatakot kung sakali man na may virus ban, at least po makatulong sa ibang tao. Tsaka kasiyahan ko po yun kasi yun po yung pangarap ko since birth.
Wow, very nice. Okay. Bilhin mo yun.
Thank you
So,
po.
ginagamot
people-
niyo yung computer, no, ma'am?
Yeah, opo. All
Ganun
people,
lang yun.
natatakot na sila sa medical profession. Tapos,
Yeah.
di ba, yung iba nga, they are being discriminated because of this. But here you are. You're not even afraid. That's good.
Yes po.
So,
Yeah,
from
kay-
troubleshooting a computer to
kay spirit din
troubleshooting
yan ni
a
Ma'am
body.
Jen. Okay.
Tama.
Experience lang po.
Yes.
Para someday, yun po, makayanan. Thank you po.
Okay, God bless na. God bless you all, guys.
Okay, very good, Tikar. So next po, let's move on with Gaper.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I want to share to all of you the most unforgettable experience during the virtual work immersion from home. Last September 11 to September 22, 2020. For the first question, during that time, at first, I feel excited but a little worried too, because mostly my internet connection was not good. Sometimes it's disconnected, but despite of some difficulties, that I was experienced, I still did my best to participate during discussion. I'm thankful to the teachers and the PHM organization for sharing their knowledge to us. Thank you po. For the second question, my answer is in our training at day 2, our trainers mentors asked us to create an organizational chart for PHM organization. At day 3, we made a flow chart showing a different steps in creating an account in SEC and verifying the company name. And day 5, the activity I made was brochure about mission and vision, profiles, objectives, extension, and services. Those are some activities that they asked to do that related to our course. For the third question, my answer is the problem I was encountered was internet connection because I was using data only that time, not yet Wi-Fi. My plan to do after senior high school is to continue my study in college, taking up a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. I already enrolled at CBSU Trece. In order to pursue my dreams, I need to study hard, work for it to fulfill my dreams so that one day I will be a successful person and my family will be proud of me that at last I made it. That's all. Thank you po.
Nice. So HM, hospitality management. At least anak, you qualified to enroll for the HM with the specialization that you have now.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Okay naman. Okay naman.
Apo.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
opo. I think, Ma'am Chris, parang hindi na po sila na namimili ng track.
Okay.
For some courses po. Basta
Okay
pasado
po.
yata
Siguro
yung
lifted.
card.
Yeah, siguro lifted na ulit, ma'am, no?
Opo,
Right?
opo.
Okay.
Parang may memorandum si Ched po niyan dati eh.
Yeah, I think. Kasi dati nga, di ba ma'am, ang hirap pumasok sa UP and the other schools actually having to take their entrance examination. But right now, you'll just have to be qualified,
Opo.
enroll online, parang mag apply ka lang. And then if you qualify, you're in. At
Yes.
dati, di ba, napakahirap paano ka makapasok sa UP. But now, parang equal rights are given
Yeah.
to everyone.
Yes. Congratulations, Gapper.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Gopper. Next po, we have Canyares.
Good afternoon po, ma'am. The unforgettable moment during immersion was being part of Prime company at all time during doing all tasks. Through this immersion, give my developed skills with no hassle. Fun learning event is just virtual training. The task
Excuse
related to
me,
my
Canyares.
specialization.
Excuse
Ma'am,
me, pakilayo ng konti na lang yung mouthpiece para marinig
ay,
namin
sorry.
ng malinaw. Ayan, po.
Sorry po.
Ayan. Thank you.
Magsisimula ulit, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Po.
The unforgettable moment during immersion was being part of Prime company at all time, doing all tasks. Through this immersion, get my developed skills with no hassle. Fun and learning event is just virtual training. The task related to my specializations is the communication letter because serve as a formal method of communication between me and other. The problems is encountered I encountered is not stable internet and sometimes can't focus because of noisy and surrounding. My plan is the continuation of studying in college and take the course that I want and accomplish my life while studying. Intend to get a nearby college, get whatever course that I available. I'm still having doubts on what course I should get. I'm torn with choosing my dream or anything. Thank you po, ma'am. Yun lang po.
Oh. Okay, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Canyares.
Thank you po.
Okay, next we have Group 3, Nuete, Chai, Lubian, Alarcon, and Concepcion. So let's start with Nuete. I think
Christine?
parang wala si Nuete.
Oo po, wala nga po.
Okay, sige po. Move tayo kay Chai.
Good afternoon, everyone. My most unforgettable experience in work immersion
Chai?
program.
Excuse me, can you
Yes
open
po,
your
ma'am.
camera, Nak? So I can see you. Thank you.
My most unforgettable experience in work immersion from home. Work immersion around stressful for senior high school student, but my most unforgettable experience is the graduation day. And because the teachers call us one by one and the day, and I am very happy for that day because all of my classmates has a certificate, and I am proud for that because we all know that work immersion from home is not easy to us because we are all adjusting the new normal. But despite of everything we went through or encountered, we still have been able to finish everything at a time. The activities or tasks that related to my specialization is flowchart because flowchart is we need to use for troubleshoot the computer. And the problem that we encountered is the poor of internet connection and the ano, noisy background because of the because of the and the and my plan after senior high school is to work to help for to help for to help my parents for the financial problem. That's all.
Okay. Ang sabi niya kanina, very stressful daw ang ano, work immersion. But anyway, ano, masaya naman yung ano, yung last part niya at sabi niya naging masaya siya pagdating ng graduation kasi isa-isa silang tinawag. Okay. These guys are really ano, very honest with their
But
feelings.
yes,
It's
super
great.
honest.
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you, Chai. Next po, Lubian.
Hello po, ma'am. No, yeah.
Hi, Jen. Open your
I would
camera,
like to share
please.
my... Naka-open na po, ma'am.
Ayan.
Okay na
Ito
po.
po, ma'am. Um, I will share my experiences during work immersion from home. And the first one was my most unforgettable experience, and that was the graduation day. The time I was assigned village, and unfortunately, I'm not that experienced, and I really nervous. And I remember that my nephew was just he's trying to take a peek. He tried to look the camera, and of course that was embarrassing because all my coworkers, my trainers, and also the visitors saw him. But it was happy. I was happy at the end because even it was kinda difficult for me. Um, um, we finished it smoothly. And the second one was the activities or tasks that is related to my specialization was the flow was presented delivering my Mary Joy Pagdakhan. And it was useful because of that, I refreshed all my knowledge about making a flowchart because we always use it in chart. And the problem I encountered was the unstable internet connection because sometimes I cannot understand what are the trainers are saying, but they are effective and considerate enough. And last not the least, last is with seniors. I have and I I want I will continue my studying at college. That's all. Thank you.
Nice. She did the training impressions, ma'am, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay po. So next, we have Alarcon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sure my most unforgettable experience during work immersion from home is to be part of Prime Corporation, and I learned a lot. And the graduation day, the task that the task that related to my specialization is the organizational chart because it related to my course. The problems that I encounter during meeting is the internet connection and noisy surrounding. My plan my plan after SHS is to continue my study and take a course information technology while working. Thank you, ma'am. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Next po, do we have here Concepcion? Mukhang wala si Concepcion. Okay po, sige po, proceed tayo sa group 4. Okay, National, Flores, Bautista, Quintos, Malupa, at saka Balbaboco. Ready po tayo. So let's start with National.
Good morning, everyone. My unforgettable experience during immersion is the time I need to lead in meeting because someone called me. When I go back, the trainer called my name several times, but I did not respond because I did not know the answer he questioned. And when I gain knowledge in a certain thing with the help of Prime, I can use that knowledge to help my sister in her business. The task, re- the task related in my specialization is flowchart because in the field of CSS, we need to make and understand the flowchart that usually seen when you troubleshooting. The problem encountered is I need to leave the meeting because technical problem that I experienced because of that I did not finish the lesson. Um, my plan my plan after my CSS is continue my specialization in college. I will take the BS in computer engineering and use the knowledge that I get in immersion. Yun lang po.
National. Audrey. Senior high school ka na ba talaga, nak, or elementary? Diba? Very young looking.
Oo nga, ang mga bata namin talaga, ma'am, ay mga nene at totoy pa.
Kaya nga, ma'am, yeah.
Okay, so thank you po, Computer Engineering. So let's move on with Flores.
Ma'am, may on pa po ba yung video?
Yes po.
Um, Good afternoon, everyone. Okay po ba yung boses, ma'am?
Yes, Nak. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, sa number one, most unforgettable experience during virtual work immersion from home. Well, for me, I don't have unforgettable moment during work immersion from home because I'm just modular and I don't have any excitement because you can open your module whenever you want. And number two, what activities or tasks related to your specialization were given to you at your training? But, for me, ma'am, not all the topics are related to CSS. Why? Because there are web creating, and we all know web creating is not for CSS because, as far as I know, it is for programming. And number three, problem encountered. Well, I have many problems that I've been encountered, like problems that you don't understand the question, especially when there is no internet.
Okay.
And
Ayun, wala siyang unforgettable, wala ding related to his to his specialization, no, MG. My
Yeah.
goodness,
Modular?
anak.
Modular siya, ma'am.
Modular siya, ma'am.
Kaya anak, okay. Anyway, actually the draft is, di ba Ma'am Jen, I had already sent to you.
Yes,
Nakita
ma'am.
niya na ba about the task?
Yeah. Parang yun din naman po yun, ma'am, eh. Yung nasa
Yeah,
video
yeah.
natin, eh. Opo, opo.
Yes, actually.
It's really
Okay.
hard. I believe hard for him because iba talaga pag ina-explain kaysa sa
Yeah.
binabasa, ma'am.
Kaya nga. Kasi of all sa lahat ng nag-present sa atin, siya lang yung wala ding unforgettable yung walang
Experience.
unforgettable experience, anak. Okay,
Well,
anyway.
actually, Ma'am Chris,
Yes,
he's
ma'am.
very hesitant to join po. Kasi nga,
Okay.
sabi niya, Ma'am, I cannot share naman, in Tagalog, Ma'am, parang wala po akong ma-share na experiences kasi modular po ako, nahihiya po ako. So sabi ko, might as well join para makita mo din and malaman namin yung thoughts and feelings mo about the modular immersion so that we can
Okay.
adjust naman, 'di ba po?
Oh, okay. So, ibig sabihin, siguro ma'am, hindi ba rin niya nababasa about that? Kasi, anak, just to explain to you that work immersion is not everything about your specialization. Di ba?
Mm.
In work immersion, you are taught and you are oriented about the nature of the industry partner. So, that's about nature, history, mission, vision of Prime. So that is also part of your work immersion. The gray area maybe would be at the part of your specialization, any related,
Mm.
yeah, any related task given to you pertaining to your specialization. But with, I think, Ma'am Jen, this CSS, our CSS students are also taught about the software of computers or just the hardware.
Both, ma'am.
Oh, so if both, anak, we also have tasks given to about
Mm.
software. So, meaning to say you have not fully understood well our work
Yes.
immersion that had been given to you. Since it's modular, ibig sabihin, anak, go back to it
Mm.
for you to learn something. Kasi we did it, pinaghirapan talaga ng ating mga work immersion teachers to do that for everyone to learn. And kumbaga ano, we're surprised na sa lahat ng nag-present, ikaw yung walang natutunan pertaining to your specialization. So please go back to the module that Ma'am Jen had sent to
Mm.
you. Read it carefully from the first page to the last page because you will be learning from it. That would be the time you will get to what we call this, um, appreciate the work immersion that had been prepared for you. Kasi pinaghirapan talaga natin ito for all of you guys to have this thing. May it be the written one, the modular, the asynchronous, or the face, the real one, the real time, or the ano, online live.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, yeah. I think Jeremiah is pertaining also, ma'am, dun sa wala siyang unforgettable experience
Yes,
doon
ma'am.
sa virtual, ma'am. Kasi he never had the, opportunity to join. So parang yun
Mm,
yung pagkakaintindi ko dun sa sinasabi niya pa sa
okay.
una, oo. Yung naka-join siya sa virtual kasi parang iniisip niya siguro pag immersion virtual lang may modular nga po. So
Mm,
I guess yun
okay.
yung gustong iparating ni Jeremiah. Am I right, Jeremiah?
Opo, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, actually Ma'am Jen, there is this counterpart doon sa ating
Ayan, opo.
yeah, the written one. They are supposed to express or write their reflection, and this is actually the equivalent of this narrative
Mm.
presentation online. So ibig sabihin,
Yes.
anak, you will have to answer that at the last part of the written module, and then yun, dapat meron kang reflection on
Mm.
how is it to you, the written module about our work immersion. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay,
So
thank
wala
you.
talagang shortcut, kaya ayan tuloy.
Oo.
Okay? O siya, o di ba? Lahat tayo natututo pa rin dito, okay?
True. Thank you, Ma'am Chris. Thank
Thank you,
you,
Ma'am Jen.
Jeremiah.
Okay po, let's move on with Quintos.
Parang wala si Quintos, ma'am. Or
Ay,
nag-left, parang kanina nandyan tapos
opo, andito
nawawala.
siya kanina. Okay,
Si
sige po.
Bautista, ma'am. Natawag na ba natin si Bautista?
Ay, wala po ma'am si Bautista.
Okay po, ma'am.
Apo.
Balikan na lang
Sige.
si Quintos, ma'am.
Okay po. So, move tayo kay Aliana Malupa.
Um, Good afternoon, everyone. Everything that happened during virtual immersion were all unforgettable and had a lot of lessons I learned, and especially when my name was called out for receiving my certificate. The activities related to my specialization was the day 8 task about applying for a job, and I'm really amazed of my work after reading it again because I really put myself on the point of view and it turned out well. I have experienced lots of problems during those days, and one of them was struggling on submitting my previous activities that I missed since the virtual immersion started already before I enrolled. And after senior high school, I wanted to find job first so I can support myself before taking accountancy in college. That's all.
Okay, accountancy from CSS.
Opo.
Okay, may school ka na, na?
Wala pa po.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Malu,
Okay, thank you,
is it
Aliana.
Maluka is your family name?
Opo.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Okay po. What about Balbaboko? Is she here? Parang wala. Okay, sige po. Let's move on with group 5.
Nandyan si Rogeline, ma'am. Nandyan po.
Rogeline.
Ah, yeah, I see her. Malbaboko.
Hi,
Hi
Rog. Open your
everyone.
mic.
Hello po.
Yes, Nak,
Yes.
go ahead.
Hi everyone. The most unforgettable experience during the virtual work immersion from home is I will never forget the tasks or activities that I did. It is so hard for me because I didn't have a cell phone or laptop to use because I used to borrow from my cousin. And the question number two is what activities or tasks related to you at the training? Um, Flow chart because it is separate steps of a process. And the question number three, problem encountered. Problem encountered. Internet connection. And the question number four, and the last is, okay, what do you plan to do after senior high school? I'm going to get a job and save money, then start a business. Thank you po.
Okay.
Very straightforward, no, ma'am.
Yes.
Walang paligoy-ligoy.
Okay po.
Sorry po.
Thank you, Rogeline. So let's move on with group 5. Lagaras, Grata, Bacaro, Pinlac, and Burin. Lagaras.
Hello po. Wait lang. The most unforgettable experience for me during work immersion is when you were given a chance to listen, appreciate more, and talk about paid time and doing tasks about it. Number two po, the tasks or activities that related our specialization is making flow chart on how to proceed in SEC registration. Tapos,
Oh
number
my
three
God.
po, the problem that I encountered was focusing on
Narinig mo? Tapos na ako. Oh my God.
words or
Hi, Rog.
sentences that are not really clear because of poor internet connection. After the graduation, I still go and continue studying in college, and after that, I will go get a job and yes, yun lang po.
Okay po, let's move on with Grata.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi everyone, my name is Apple Gata. Number one, my unforgettable experience in virtual work immersion from home is the experience to be a part of Prime Incorporated. Ms. Jennifer Laag discussed about the mission and vision of Prime Incorporated. And also very unforgettable moment is the graduation day. Because the graduation day is the most important after so many days. Even we have a lot of problem when it comes to virtual. Number two, the activities that I remember are flow chart, graphic design, and different kind of promotional materials. All tasks they give was related to my specialization or my course because ICT and CSS is all about computer that can create some stuff. And number three, the poor internet connection and unnecessary noise and too many distraction. And last one, after senior high school, I decided to continue my college to enhance my experience about computer and gain more knowledge about my course. Yun na po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you, Grata. So let's move on with Bakaro.
Good afternoon, everyone. Most unforgettable experience during virtual work immersion from home. Graduation day. Not only because the work immersion from home has already ended, but also because of all our hardships are now paid off. We're now graduating from immersion, and I am proud that I get this experience from Prime INC as their training. Second question, what activities or tasks related to your specialization were given to you at the training? Flowchart. Because I believe we already do this when we are grade 11. Ma'am Jen already discussed this. Third, problem encounter. Problem encounter. Internet connection. But despite of that, problem we're able to manage it because that understanding of the teachers, they always assure that they understand our situation. Fourth is, what is my plan after senior high? My plan is to work first because in this kind of situation, there's a pandemic, so I need to help. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bakaro. So let's move on with Pinlac.
Nak, we don't hear you, Jairik.
Okay na po.
Yes, yes, anak.
Good afternoon, everyone. My most unforgettable moment during work immersion from home is graduation day because everyone is happy and excited to graduate and get their certificate. My task that related to my specialization is flowchart because this is done by step of process like troubleshooting of a computer. My problem encountered during work immersion from home is very slow internet connection because the voice of the teacher because of the voice because the voice of the teacher gets choppy. Sometimes we can't properly understand what they're trying to imply. After senior high school, my plan is to proceed to college and take the course that I want to achieve my dream. Yun lang po. Thank you po.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Last po, Maureen.
Okay na po, ma'am.
Yes, Nak.
Moment during the immersion is, I think, when Golden Cañedo sings for the class and the graduation ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Second, the the activity that is related to my specialization is, I think, the flow chart, because it is used to make a procedural basis for me to use whenever I'm communicating or telling something. And the third one, the problem most of us encountered is poor internet connection that causes hard time for the listeners as well as the trainers. And after graduating senior high school, I plan to study college, taking computer science and pilot as a call center agent at the same time. Thank you po.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay na po.
Thank you.
Okay po, so that's it. Meron po bang hindi natawag? Ma'am Cres, paano pong gagawin natin sa mga hindi po naka-attend? Ma'am Cres?
Yes, ma'am. Meron din po kasing nag-message sa akin na parang di ba ka-attend because nasa work, tatamaan yung schedule. Pero kung free naman sila, pwede po ba silang sumabay sa ibang batch? Parang yun po yung naiisip ko na na option. Hi, Ma'am Chris.
Hi, ma'am. Sorry. Sabi ko sa'yo, Diyos ko po, ang daming pinapasubmit. Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What were you trying to say?
Ma'am Gretchen?
Yes, ma'am. Bali, meron po kasing 7 hindi naka-attend sa CSS. Is
Ay
it possible po na isabay na lang po sila sa classmate po nila na naka-course, naka-section po nila pero ibang course po?
Yes, ma'am. Ano po, just like what happened dun po sa mga previous batch, Ma'am Jen, meron po
Yes
kaming
po.
mga presenter supposed to be last Friday, but they made it a while ago. Yung ganun lang po. Anytime na magkaroon sila ng internet connection or data, up to Wednesday, we will accommodate them, ma'am. Just, paki-coordinate lang po with the group na nakasalang as panel para po, ma-accommodate po natin sila.
Sige, ma'am. Kasi sakto naman po, Wednesday po ang hairdressing, tailoring, tsaka technical drafting na classmates din po nila. At the same time, parang si Sir Ferranil po ay naka-assign din po sa Wednesday.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yay.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Jen. Thank you, Ma'am Gretch. And everybody, thank you.
Sir Peranil is also with us, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, Sir Ferranil. Good afternoon po. Busy rin yan, ma'am. I know. OMG. Everybody busy.
Okay, so that's it po. So thank you everyone. Thank you, Ma'am Cres.
Ma'am, parang nag-raise ng hand si Jennifer Tikar na.
Yes, Jen.
Ma'am, napindot ko lang po.
Okay po. Sige po.
Thank you po.
Sige po.
Okay, thank you po. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, salamat na. God bless everyone.
Okay po,
At least
mga
nandito
anak.
si Nigel. Hindi ko na-record ito, anak, ha? But Nigel, I think this is recorded kasi ni-live stream mo siya, anak. Okay, salamat. Thank you, Nigel. Thank you, anak. Thank you. Okay,
Thank
bye,
you, Nigel.
everyone.
Bye po, CSS.
Bye po. Thank you po.
Thank you po,
Pwede na
ma'am.
po. Pwede na po mag-left, mag-leave.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ma'am Gretch.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am Jen. Tapos na sila. Diba?
Tapos na
Okay.
sila, yay.
Yes po.
Alright, bye-bye po. Bye, ma'am.